everyone, I'm Eddie V and welcome to the channel. And in today's video we're going to be talking about the good and bad of trucking in Minnesota. You know, just because TikTok says Minnesota. Well, anyway, besides the point, they don't all talk like that down here. Anyway, neighboring state of Wisconsin, they got the awesome quick trip truck stops, awesome country roads. A little better in Wisconsin, the country roads are speed limit of 60, but Wisconsin they have a speed limit of 55, so Minnesota on country roads is a little better than Wisconsin. Also, the fuel prices are good in Minnesota, actually. Way cheaper than South Carolina by about 20 cents, I want to say. So yeah, that's weird. North is more cheaper than the south. But yeah, the bad about trucking in Minnesota is if you're trucking in the winter time, you can have some really harsh winter conditions. Very blowing wind, like it can be negative 30. I've experienced that myself. Negative 30 at a truck stop. Have to idle up your truck. Wind blowing pretty cold. Everything's frozen. And there could be snow drifts on country roads in the wintertime, and it'll just shut down the road. You're gonna have to wait until the big snow equipment just comes out and clears it out the next day. Very similar to when I lived in Wisconsin, how it actually was in the wintertime. Also about Minnesota, guys, there's a lot of farmland, a lot of crops being grown, like corn that is produced into ethanol. And Minnesota, unlike Wisconsin, actually, just like Wisconsin, they do have a dairy land, but Wisconsin is more dairy. Also about Minnesota, guys, Mississippi River is right there by St. Paul and Minneapolis. That's where the Minnesota Vikings play. About the bad or good, there really isn't. It's kind of neutral because I haven't had any experience with the weigh stations in Minnesota. They're not bad at all. Never got stopped at one. Don't want to jinx myself, but yeah, they're all usually let you roll on through. You could run spread axles if you want. Also, they do have one humongous Petro off of I-35. I like going to that place. I don't know if you guys ever been there, but it's like a Viking styled Petro, and it's a lot of parking there too as well. Minnesota also has like 10,000 lakes. So yeah, Minnesota's actually a big state. It has I-90, which connects it to South Dakota. And Minnesota and Wisconsin, for step decks, from what I've been seeing so far, do have high, good paying loads right now for step decks. Not sure about drive-in, but there's a lot of flatbed and step decks here versus over drive-in. The roads, depending where you're driving, are good and bad. Like I-35, where it's concrete, it is just horrible until you get to pavement. But on these like country roads right now, doing 63 miles an hour, these little bumps that you see are not even bad. But the highways can be completely trash in some areas. And that's what you expect from a northern state. Alright guys, that was a good and bad of trucking in Minnesota. Not canceled. Guys, I'm Eddie V. 2004 turn right. Driving attempt on the 6 Series.